the shape of you.
Hey guys, JDB Gaming here, bringing you another episode to my Coventry City career mode series. We have finally reached the January transfer window. There are a couple of transfers that I want to share with you guys, but first of all, let's have a look at some of the games I'm looking to get done in this episode. So the first one, we've got a home game up against Ipswich. Then we've got an FA Cup fixture against Liverpool. That is a tough first fixture in the FA Cup for us, but hopefully we can get a result. And then I'm also planning to get the Blackburn game done and then simulate through to the derby, and that at the end the episode will end there, just so we have 2 episodes through the transfer window. Just going to run you through my shortlist now. I've got quite a few players on my shortlist. I always do. I never have 1 or 2. As you can see, I've quite a few positions here and there, and quite a number of players I'm looking at. Instead of walking through each of them, which would take forever and make the episode longer, I'm just going to do a couple of deals that I want to do straight up now and just talk with you. The first one being Christopher Schindler. He plays for Huddersfield. They're down in the, right at the bottom of the league. So I thought, maybe I could, do a swap deal. Just see what they think. Because Willis doesn't want to stay with us, I'm going to do a straight Willis-Schindler swap and see what they say to that. My next target is Marvin Johnson. He's about 66, 67 rated, depends whether or not he's grown. He's a left mid, but in real life he's playing at left back for Oxford, so, I'm sure he'd be able to play at left or wing back for us. He wouldn't be our starting 11. I'm just going to do a straight up swap for Stokes. I don't like Stokes, as you all probably gathered, and why not just try and, get rid of him for Marvin Johnson. So again, this will be another straight swap. The last deal I'm going to do before I play the Ipswich game is this one for Mark Roberts. He's got 6 months remaining on his contract, so I'm going to sign him up on a pre-contract expiry. We need a couple of more centre-backs to strengthen our defence. We don't have many high-rated players, and even though he's 71, he'd be one of our better centre-backs. So I'm going to see if I can try and get him in next summer. So I'm going to approach the same on our contract expiry. He wants 7k. I mean, that's just ridiculous in my opinion. 3 years, and I'll give him an important first team, and let's see what he says to that. So our first game of the episode is a match against Ipswich. This is just a reminder of the table. As you can see, we're sitting in third, 5 points behind first, drawing on points at second, only behind on goal difference, and fourth are only 2 points behind us, so it is still very tight. Looking at my team for this match, again I've had to mix it up completely just because of so many tired legs, because we had a game just 2 days ago. So this is my team. I've got Spence, who's normally a left mid, playing at left wing back. So, that's going to be interesting. But otherwise, hopefully we can get a result from this. We're playing Ipswich. Again, we sold Big Romani to this team. He's on the bench again. Last time we played this team, we struggled to break them down because, as you can see, they're playing 5 at the back. But hopefully we can do a better job this time. As you'll also notice, we're home, but I'm playing in my away kit. That is due to the fact that Ipswich's home kit is a blue kit with white on it, which that completely clashed with my home kit. And then their away kit, as you can see, is just white. So again, it clashed with my home kit. So I've had to go in my away kit for this match, unfortunately. Ball gets lobbed up the pitch. Can we win the header? No, we don't. Willis has mistimed his tackle. Oh, that's a tackle from Turnbull. What a tackle. Had to get that right. Right, I'm on the counter now. Come on, Cook. Find someone. Good dribbling then. Through for Lecco. It's a good ball. Back to Cook. Oh, it's just been cut out from the player. Oh, it's a good goal, Lecco. He scored. I couldn't get my words out then. It doesn't matter. What a finesse shot in that top left-hand corner. As you'll see here, the Ipswich player cuts it out. We then tackle him up high on the pitch with Moncur. Then Lecco has a finesse shot from outside the box. And what a finesse shot it was indeed. It went right in that top corner. And the first half whistle has been blown, and we go in at 1-0 thanks to a goal from Lecco. A statistic actually came up showing he's had 18 appearances and he's scored 9 goals. So in every 2 games he's scored a goal. That is an impressive statistic. And now Ipswich can come away with it. Cook though. Oh, good muscle then from Cook. Whip it into the feet of Lecco. Good turn. Keep driving. Go on, keep driving. Have a shot on his left foot. Oh, unfortunately it's over the bar. It's played up the line now. Mitchell's got a bit of a chase with him. He sticks with his man. Can he tackle him? No, the cross comes in. Spence doesn't really clear it. It's inside the box. Come on, please clear it. He's turned his man too easy. Willis, clear it. Thank you. Kone. Oh, good pressure. I think he's won the ball back. Yes, he has. Cook now through to Moncur. Through for Lecco. Please get to it, Lecco. He has. And he's missed. That was a great opportunity to make it 2-0 then. Look at this. The keeper came out. I thought I'd be able to put it in that far corner, but he's put it wide. Played up the line to Pittman. Spence doesn't win the tackle then. Valentini's got it up the line. Is he going to cross one in? He does. No. What is happening? Too many deflections. Good save by Gunn then, and it's out for a corner. So with less than 4 minutes left, I'm making a triple substitution, and all my youngsters coming on. Cooper, Charles Robinson and Alfie Carter, who's getting his first appearance this season. Here he is, Alfie Carter. He's replacing Collins up front. Mitchell, can he get a cross in? He does, but it gets blocked and it's out for a corner. Let's see if we can try and whip this one in. Go on, I see Cooper then. He gets ahead to it. He's hit the crossbar, in fact. Willis is there for the rebound. But it's been... cut out. That was a great chance. He's just run out of play. And in the end, it's actually the full-time whistle has been blown too. So the match has ended 1-0. Not the most comfortable victory. We should have scored at the end then, but we hit the crossbar. But we get 3 points, and that's all that matters. So now we're just simulating through to the FA Cup fixture against Liverpool. Hopefully we'll get a couple of replies back from the emails that I sent out before we played the Ipswich game. We have 3 emails, having a look at them now. Okay, so it's a press conference. We can go ahead and delete that. Oxford have said they're not interested in Stokes. Okay, so I don't think that offer is going to happen. So we can delete that email. But we do have a transfer offer for Stokes. Let's see who it's from. It's from Oxford. So they've just sent me an email saying they're not interested in the player I've offered. And then they've come ahead and made an offer for me. That's so confusing. Well, surely I can get a deal done here. Hang on, I'm gonna stall this and see if I can get an offer through. So I've had a thought about the Marvin Johnson deal. I don't think we're going to be able to do a Marvin Johnson Stokes swap. But what I think I might be able to do is, instead of Stokes, the one player that I don't use is Kyle Spence. Now they might accept this, hopefully, but I'll just see what they say to a Johnson Spence swap and go from there, and then I'll accept the Stokes offer once I know what they say to this Spence sort of swap deal. We can go ahead now and fast forward through the next couple of days to this FA Cup fixture. Hopefully we'll get a couple of replies back for the Schindler and Mark Roberts deal. We have 2 emails, see what they say. Huddersfield have said no, because they are interested in Willis, but they want 3.325 million. I don't have that money. And okay, Mark Roberts just wants a bigger role in our squad, so that's fine. I can give him a crucial first team, and hopefully he'll accept that, and we can have a good centre-back in our team. Regarding the Huddersfield deal, though, I don't have any money to play with. Okay, you do see 2.3 million there. However, I've got to keep 2.2 million of that for Gunn and Lecco, because we have them on a loan deal with an option to purchase. So Lecco's 1 million and Gunn is 1.2, and I definitely don't want to let either of them go. There's actually an issue with a couple of those those 2 players that I want to break up in a second. But with this deal, I don't have any money to play with, so I'm just gonna have to. If I can get some more, if I can sell Stokes, then maybe I can raise some money to put towards this deal. But right now, I don't think I can do anything with it, so I'm just gonna have to leave it. So just to talk through what my problem is with Lecco and Gunn. As you can see, the wage is Lecco's is 5.9k and Gunn's is 11.5, so that's fine. That's easily doable. The only issue I have with is the parent club for each player can offer them another wage, you know, so that they can stay at the club. I mean, it doesn't matter for us. We still keep him at the wages you can see. But if I go into Lecco, you'll see he's on a 14.5k wage at West Brom now. So that's 10k more than what he's currently earning at us. That's not too big a deal. I can probably match that in the summer when it comes to buying him. The only problem I do have with is Gunn. As you can see, he's basically gone up to 30k. He's just a 1k under, so he's at 29k. That is a load of money, and if he insists on having that much in the season, then I won't have a keeper, and I'll have to have a look at one in the summer of the next season. So my only issue is, you know, do I sort of just say, look, this one's not going to happen, and the past season and this season that I've had him, just, you know, sort of say, you know, thanks for playing, but, you know, you're going to go back to City sort of thing. So just, you know, sacrifice the last 2 years I've had with him and sign another keeper on a pre-contract expiry or try and get him. But then if I do that, I might not get him, if you can understand where I'm coming at. So it's a tricky one. So here we are, our first FA Cup fixture, and it's against Liverpool at home. This is the team I've gone with. I've mixed it up a little bit. As you can see, I've got Hernandez back in at the wing back along with Kelly Evans. But the main one is I've got Jones at cam, and alongside Malapa up front is Bevan. This is the Liverpool side. Okay, they've gone for a bit of a weaker side regarding their defence and the midfield. They still have Henderson in there. And then they have Kens on the wing along with Tankovic, and then Danny Ings up front. So it's still gonna be a test, this match. In the middle now to Stevenson. Oh no, the fake pass didn't quite work. Through the middle. Back to Alberto Moreno, through for Danny Ings. And an early save by Gunn, and it's a good one as well. They have a corner now, Liverpool. Let's see what we can do to try and defend this. Oh, it's been looped in a little bit. Can we win the header? No, we don't. But the header's straight at Gunn in the end, so it's not troubling. We have the ball up high on the pitch on this near side. Rose now. Oh, he turns Lucas too easy. Have a shot. He does. Oh, and he's hit the crossbar. No, that was a great chance. Malapa comes across, putting pressure on Moreno, but he's held it. Malapa's won it back though. Just come through the back of Moreno though. Meant to go for the ball, but, you know, it was played by then. Over to Jones now. Gonna play it into the feet of Bevan. 1-2 with Rose. Come on, over to Bevan. Finish it! He has! And yes, we have the first goal of the match. Talk about giant killers. We did it last year, got to the semis, and so far we're doing it in this match too. Look at this goal as well from Bevan. Nice, calm and composed. Even though he's 33, he's such a good player for us. Malapa did get pulled back, and he has won a yellow card for that mistime tackle he got on Moreno. Over to Kelly Evans now. Dink it over the top for Jones. He's in space. Come on. No. Oh, the initial shot from the corner was from the cross was saved by Bogdan, as you'll see. But it went back to Jones, and he took a touch instead of just shooting straight away, and it's not gone in. That could have been 2-0. And that is the end of the first half, and we go in at 1-0. We sparked into life towards the end of this first half, got the first goal, a good goal from Bevan, and really it should be 2-0 as well. A great opportunity from Jones that was saved, and he missed the rebound, but I can't complain otherwise. And look at this, at half time they're losing, so what do? They take off whoever Tankovic is, and they bring on Coutinho. Oh my god, I can't let him have the ball. Up the pitch to Danny Ings. Haven't been too impressed with him today, hasn't been very good. Don't know why they don't have the likes of like Firmino or... So Liverpool have a free kick now. Henderson over the top of the ball. Firmino, in fact, has just come on for Danny Ings, even though I was just saying he hasn't been playing very well. Out to a player, but it goes only as far as Klein. He dribbles with it, back to Klein. Pierre, come on, someone clear it. Moreno on the edge of the box. Klein now through for Stewart, and he's blasted it over. Lost the ball in possession. Firmino's got it now. Just tackle him. There we go. Tactical foul there by Rose to stop Liverpool from countering us as we lost the ball in possession. And I'm pretty sure he's got a yellow card as a result as well. Yes, he has. Over to Firmino. Turnbull tackles him, wins the ball, but no, unfortunately they still have it. Coutinho! No! No! And he's running over to Klopp. No, he isn't. He's running over to the subs. Of course, Coutinho had to be the man to break the deadlock. They were lucky there. He had a shot. I don't know what Gunn's doing. Nothing blocked him. He saw that from a mile away. I don't understand why it took him so long to react. That's a shocking attempt to even save that. Ah, look at Klopp going mad as usual. And the full-time whistle has been blown, and Liverpool have somehow rescued themselves from being eliminated in this FA Cup. We shouldn't have allowed them to get back in this game. As we're advancing through now, as you can see, Juventus accepted an £88 million offer, a million pound offer from United for Dybala. We have some good news. Mark Roberts has accepted our pre-contract expiry, so we'll be bringing him in for the summer. That's brilliant news. We have ourselves a class centre-back coming in. Oxford United are interested in Spence, but they want some money with him as well. Right, well, If I add, say, 200k to that, and Spence, then maybe they might accept that. And now I'm going to go ahead and accept their offer that they gave me for Stokes. I'm going to ask for his base value of 425 and see what they say to that. If they say it's too expensive, well, it's not, it's his base value, so let's see what they say. Again, we're just advancing through time. We've got another email, let's see what that says now. It's Oxford United saying they don't want to pay that much, they're only going to pay 375k. You know what, I'm going to accept it and let him go. It's a little bit of money, and it's the money that's going to afford the move we can get for Marvin Johnson. Again, we're advancing through, as you can see, we've got Blackburn game in a couple of days' time. Are we going to get another deal done before the Blackburn game? No, again, they're not happy with 200k. Well, I'm going to offer 250k plus Spence for Marvin Johnson. Let's see what they say to that, and I don't think I can go much higher than that. And there we go, the deal to sell Stokes to Oxford United has gone through, so we've been allocated 250k to our transfer budget. That's the amount I've offered for Marvin Johnson alongside Spence, so I'm not going any higher than that, so if they say no, then that deal is dead. Back in the Championship now, and we have a match against Blackburn. I'm not too sure where they're on the table, but as you can see here, we are seconds in the table, so we are doing so well. Unfortunately, the lineups have been skipped, so I'm just going to have to run them through as the kickoff goes. I've had to make so many changes because, unfortunately, we have the FA Cup replay against Liverpool in a couple of days' time. As you'll see, the lineup on the bottom of the screen now, we've got Jones in goal, then we have Mitchell at right back, and as you can see, I'll just let the lineup at the bottom of the screen run along, and I'm just going to talk through the team. We do have the FA Cup replay against Liverpool in a couple of days' time, so I don't want to risk too many of my players. At the same time, I didn't want to lose this. Jones now through for Stevenson, through for Collins. Come on, finish that. Oh my god, 1-0. Blackburn haven't even touched the ball. 9 minutes have gone and we've just gone and opened the scoring. Yes. I tried to play into the feet of Cook, but it's just been cleared up the pitch. Only as far as Robinson though. Going to play into the feet of Stevenson. Get it onto his left foot. He does. Has a long shot. Oh my god. That's a cracking shot as well. That had so much power behind it. And we've gone and made it 2-0. Runs up to the camera. Celebrates. Yes. Look at this. I played it into Stevenson. I decided to just keep running on his left foot. Then just smash it. And smash it he does. And that's a great long shot. And there we go. And that is the end of the first half. Not a lot happened after the Stevenson goal. Blackburn, you know, they came forward more than they should have after going 2 behind, but they didn't really create anything, you know, apart from a couple of catches from poor crosses into Jones. Blackburn really haven't created a threat, and we're winning this game and dominating it. As we're winning the game 2-0, I don't feel like we're going to slip up, so I'm taking Stevenson off just so I have him for the Liverpool match in a couple of days' time, and Vladimir Gadjev is his replacement. Oh, good pressure from Leko. He's won the ball up high on the pitch, and he's got the pace to surely get away from the man. Surely he's been fouled. No. No. He's gone down. No, it's been stopped. Please, don't be serious. Oh my god, he's just come back from an injury as well. Right, so I've been forced into making a substitution now. Thomas is going to have to come on for Leko. That's right, we kept it alive. Through for Jones now. He's surely got the pace. Pull it back to Thomas. Go on. Oh, he's missed. I thought that was in. How could you miss from that far? Jones, but we can't make it count. Come forward with it. They cross it back in. Surely, edge of the box. We haven't cleared it just yet. We're dicking about with it. No one has a shot, but it's gone in the side netting. Mark Mitchell over there challenging the player. Cross comes in. Can we clear it? Turnbull. No, he just passes it into the feet of a Blackburn player, and then the other one skies it. And now they come down this wing, and that is the end of the second half. The full-time whistle has been blown, and we have won this game 2-0. After making a couple of substitutions, Stevenson coming off and then Leko coming off with the injury, we didn't really have much of a threat going forward after that. But we secured the win in the first half, so it didn't make too much of a difference. And we got another 3 points. So before we simulate through to the Liverpool game, as you can see, it's 3 days after the Blackburn game, so I had to rest some players. We have 5 emails. Let's see what they're about. It's a press conference. Oxford have accepted the offer for 250k and Carl Spence for Marvin Johnson, so we can finally sign him as a backup. He wants 6k worth of wage. That's fine with me. 3 years and important first team. And we also have an email back about Leko. He's dislocated his shoulder and he'll be out for 8 weeks. So that's 2 months without Leko. Hopefully we can survive up front without him. As we're advancing through to the Liverpool game, I don't think there's any other offers out there that I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for Marvin Johnson to come back to see if he's accepted his contract and join us. No, he hasn't. So no offers are going to happen before this Liverpool game. So now let's jump into this match. And here we are. We have the FA Cup replay now against Liverpool at Anfield. I love this stadium. Of course, Liverpool are the team I support. So coming to Anfield is an absolute honour. But for some weird reason, it's snowing in January. Like, that's ever happened in England in, like, so many years. It's ridiculous. But for some reason, FIFA thinks it still snows in England, which is a joke in itself. But anyway, let's get on and look at the lineups. This is how Liverpool are lining up. This is a much stronger side than the side they played when they came to us. They have Karius in goal this time. Matip and Saka are the centre-back partnerships. Same midfield, but this time they're starting both Coutinho and Mane. They're taking no chances this time. But having a look at our lineup, this is probably one of my strongest lineups. Unfortunately, with Leko being injured, he can't play. But let's see how we can do in this match. Someone go to Moreno. No, it's played down to Coots. Cross comes in, across the ground, and Stewart has a great chance to score there. Coots was then... Oh, Klein checked his run. I was going to play through Bevan then. Now they have space on this near side, but he cuts it back, Lucas, to Henderson, who plays it through for Ings, who has the first time shot, and it's gone over the bar. No, he just gets tackled. It's not good enough, and that is the end of the first half. We have been... Well, we haven't... To be fair, we haven't had a chance to play. Liverpool have been right on us. Give them credit, they've been really good. They haven't given us a chance to play. And as a result, we haven't even had a shot yet. As we go into the second half, I've got to change something up. Rose is coming off because he's worked hard, and I'm bringing on Stevenson. I need Stevenson on. He's a good, creative young player, and I think he might be what we need. But I'm going for a long ball. Oh, it's up for Kone. He's fine. We have some space. This is mad. Pull it back. Monker, go on, have a shot. He does. Oh, but Karius made that look so easy. Comes in, goes at back post. No, we don't really clear it. Kone then does. Again, though, they still have it. Liverpool haven't cleared our lines just yet. Into the feet of Henderson. Passes it into Ings. It's hit the crossbar. And then the rebound he's missed. Oh my God! How are they not winning? Yes, Theo Hernandez wins the ball. Look at this. We have a man over the top to Moncur. Come on, please. Bang that! He does! And we have the goal! Finally! I had a feeling Moncur was going to be the man to break the deadlock. And he has, and we've scored at the cup end too. That's really going to rub salt in the wound. With 15 minutes left, I'm taking no chances. I've changed from my formation. I've gone to a 5-4-1 now, so we have two solid lines for Liverpool to try and now have to get through. And in replace, Collins comes up front on his own to just try and hold that ball, and Thomas comes out on this right side of midfield. Over to Emre Can, up to Mane, to Lallana now. Oh, good tackle from Pierre then. I was a bit scared I may have given away a penalty, just lobbed the ball up the pit. They've played it into the feet of Theo Hernandez now. He's just shielding off his man. And there it is, the full-time whistle's been blown. And we've won the game. We've won the replay at Anfield as well. What a result. We were camped in our own half in the first half, and then we were able to get a lucky breakaway in the second half. Moncur scored a good goal, and Liverpool then couldn't break through us after that. We played so well. What a result. And we have some good news. Marvin Johnson has accepted his contract offer, and we are bringing him in, and he's going to be our spare left wing back to Theo Hernandez. We've got some tournament prize money from the FA Cup to proceeding to the next round, which is good news. We have a transfer offer for Isaac Cook, our centre midfielder, from Napoli. And they want him for 300k. You know what? I'm just going to reject it. I don't want to. I'm really happy with Isaac Cook in midfield. He's in good form. And I don't want to sell him. And that is the end of this episode, guys. So we've made 2 transfers already. We brought in Mark Roberts for the start of next season, and I've brought in Marvin Johnson as my spare left back to Theo Hernandez. And we've also sold 2 players. Stokes has gone to Oxford, and to get Marvin Johnson in, Carl Spencer's gone the other way. So there we go, 2 transfers in and 2 transfers out. If you have liked the episode, then do please leave a like and subscribe for more. I will discuss further what my other transfers I'm thinking of in the next episode. But in the meantime, bye!